The bill as amended is passed.
Overnight, the Senate officially passing a bill to reopen the government, putting Congress on track to end the longest shutdown in American history.
This has been a very long road, quite literally the longest shutdown in history. I am very, very happy to be able to say that we are coming to the end.
The bill now heads to the House, members scrambling back to Washington after being out of town for more than 50 days.
You need to begin right now returning to the Hill. We have to do this as quickly as possible.
The House will hold its first round of votes Wednesday afternoon. But the deal leaving many Democrats outraged because it does nothing to address the expiring Obamacare subsidies that the party spent weeks holding out on as a precondition for reopening the government.
We're not going to support a partisan Republican spending bill that continues to gut the health care of the American people.
Instead, the deal reached in the Senate comes with a promise from Republicans to hold a future vote on health care. Even Republicans acknowledging that's not going anywhere.
It seems like the health care bill that Democrats will be putting on the floor has a very low chance of getting any Republican support.
Yeah, I would say it won't get any.
So we asked Democratic senators why they decided to reopen the government without their key demand.
People are aware now that this is an issue and they know who's fighting for them. But it's time to end the suffering that people are feeling because of this government shutdown.
The impacts of the shutdown rippling across the country, from delayed food assistance to missed paychecks, and massive travel delays due to a shortage of air traffic controllers and TSA agents. The president calling for air traffic controllers who have been working without pay to be penalized if they haven't shown up for work. The president writing on social media that those who called out should leave their jobs with no payment or severance of any kind, while those who didn't take time off should get a bonus of $10,000.
We should not have had people leaving their jobs. And what I basically did is say the ones that stayed, of which there were a lot of them, I'm sending them a $10,000 bonus.
Where's that money coming from?
I don't know. I'll get it from someplace.
So President Trump did sign a bill into law back in 2019 that guarantees back pay for all federal workers. The president also says that he will abide by this deal reached in the Senate, which does include a provision that requires him to rehire the federal workers he fired during the shutdown. And of course, Americans out there are all asking the same question. When exactly is this government shutdown going to end? Well, again, the House expected to take up this measure tomorrow. Then it heads to the president's desk for his signature. But the impacts of this shutdown could last another week, especially for travel, Robin.
That cannot end soon enough. All right, Rachel, thank you.